in the trenches. If you winning, they forever hating. Thank God.
What episode is this? 89? Episode 89. Went that far, man. We in the building. What's up, man? How y'all feeling?
Man, this extra hour. I mean, we lost the hour. That shit caught me off guard.
I thought that was tomorrow.
No, that was
tonight?
today.
Today?
Sunday. You don't feel it. You ain't feel, I don't know. You don't feel it.
Not me, no.
It's at midnight, yeah.
You just gotta
I'm glad we ain't had to
check
work.
your car clock. Change your car clock. That's all.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Clock this morning. Other than that, we good.
I'm cool. I'm ready. Action-packed week.
Big week for the
Big week.
Forward, man.
Big week for the pod, man. Four episodes.
Right.
Did 2, left, came back, did another one later on in the week, did the
Got a
fourth
feature.
one.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to What Was I Saying podcast, Big Mizzer,
Right, that's out now.
Reese, and all them over there. That was fun, man.
And we found out that Kenny's not from 15th and Clearfield. Reese
Yeah, we
already
got
cleared.
did our
Yeah, we
research.
did our
Kenny's not
research
from
on you.
15th and Clearfield. He from Huntington Park.
That's
He
not.
said he was a baby. He was a baby when he left.
I wasn't even. I've never stepped foot in the park. Though. I don't even know what it's like.
T, we
over
got
there.
some background on
It's
it.
all, it's all poppies over there. I've never been in that area, bro.
It's
Cool,
it's
bro.
crazy. He know a lot of
life,
people.
bro.
That's
For
the
life.
funny part. He know a lot of people. That's just funny as shit to me. Like,
Yeah.
I just be scrolling on the timeline. He just be in a random picture in the back. Like,
Like, what the fuck is he doing there?
that's Kenny. Like,
Where Wild though? He right there. Like, I know this dude.
no, it was dope. A lot of feedback, a lot of follows, a lot of people reaching out. Some people was like, yo, it was Thursday. They like, yo, I'm tuned in now. They was on episode 86. I'm like, you gonna be all right. You got a good week ahead of you, man.
Yeah.
No, it's dope to just show the work ethic, man, that, you know, we really want it, you know, and we really doing it, man. That's how I really feel about it.
I like the fans when they stay engaged on that joint. I like how engaged they be.
Yeah.
You feel me? I definitely.
Engagement be the best part.
When they
Speaking of
write us-
engagement, somebody, you've been getting a lot of feedback for your list on that top 10.
Yeah, I know they've been giving me a lot of smoke for that joint. Yeah.
Somebody said they was gonna call Dr. Umar on you.
Wow, 'cause
That list.
it was black chicks on the list though. Rihanna, Cuckoo, John. I ain't trying to hear that.
But
It's
you
my
had,
list.
just
shoulda
named
mixed
all
it
of
up.
them.
Yeah, you should have mixed it up a little bit.
It's
You
my
went
list.
heavy, you went heavy white and then you went to the.
Bro, it's my list, bro. How you sound? That's like,
No, I'm not saying you should have changed your list. I'm saying you should have did it in a different order.
bro, the list is the list, bro. I ain't mixing it up. Tell me someone's heavy white.
They
on
thought
that
it was
joint.
me. I'm like, no, this.
Fuck y'all wanted Megan Good on my joint.
She
nice,
was
bro.
on there. She made somebody list.
She made Kenny joint.
No,
Yeah.
not making good.
Kenny ain't even had no list. He was in here
Talking about so he
freestyling.
ain't choose Megan Fox on that joint because
No, I said I ain't
Reese,
choosing
what's
Megan
up,
Good.
bro? He said cause she smoked ports.
Yeah, that's Megan Good. Megan Good smoke
You
port.
do?
Yeah.
Still now in 2022.
I don't know. I just seen a picture of her smoking
Ew.
a port, and I was cool ever since. I can't look at her to see.
No, it was dope to put out all that content. T, with that split screen shit, can we do that shit like all the time? Every time we tell you to pull something up, right?
How-
And with that, we could do like YouTube exclusives. Like we
Yeah.
can react to shit.
Short
Like
clip.
if we
YouTube.
watch a clip with sound, you can put it on there to YouTube too. Yeah, we can start doing.
Speaking of YouTube, clap it up for us. We
Yeah,
hit
for
a
sure.
bean on
Oh,
the
yeah.
tune.
100 and some change. 100.
One of my followers got us to that bean too.
Yeah.
They made the difference too.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody that
Made
subscribed.
the
Yeah,
difference.
shout out to everybody.
It's all about engagement. Anybody that subscribed, man, talk to us. I don't care if you agree or disagree. People would disagree with a lot of shit. I just retweet that shit, repost that shit.
Right.
Like, if you,
Yeah.
it's
Still
engagement.
exposure.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need the engagement. We need to know what y'all want to talk about, what y'all want to listen to,
Yeah.
how y'all feel about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that support us. And you know what was on my mind, yo? Us still sitting on merch.
Yeah, I know.
I'm calling people out there don't
still-
got the merch.
We still got hoodies and stuff.
I'm coming straight down the middle. Sash, you out there listening. Why you ain't got a hoodie yet? You ain't got no hoodie yet.
Jughead, you ain't got a
Jug,
hoodie
you ain't
yet.
got. I got 2X shit. We got 2X merch. How you ain't got no merch yet? Zach, Just, B. Who else?
Come grab your hoodies.
Linzel ain't got no shirt. Like, yeah, I'm coming. I'm on some shit. Rhonda, she hit me up. I'm like, yo, we ain't got
Yeah,
no
we is,
small,
bro.
but where this medium? I'm gonna come pull
Got
up on
2
you and
episodes this
yeah.
week.
Now I'm coming. We gonna get into this engagement, man.
Yeah.
Get this merch. You know what I'm saying? What's up with the socks?
They ain't come yet.
They on the way?
Yeah, they on the
We
way.
got socks on the way. Everybody can fit socks. I ain't trying to hit
We only
nothing.
got
They
3
better,
socks.
they
We gotta
better
see how they look
sell
on us
out
first,
from the
though.
rip. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all.
Jump right into it.
Let's get the sports stuff out the way. Did y'all watch the Sixers and Nets game?
The massacre, yeah.
Yeah, I watched part of that shit. I ain't watched the whole thing.
when they gave James, they was giving James Harden he was getting a lot of static on that joint, yo. He was saying that he showed up against the Knicks and the Timberwolves, and he didn't show up against the Nets. And that's the team we probably
That's this.
gonna
All
see.
right. So I like when y'all two run a 2-man break on sports. Did this game mean anything?
It was one game. I'm not going to go all the way in and say, oh, the Sixers ass. They not going to be able to win in the playoffs or nothing. But
They ain't ass, but I beg to differ. Who number?
it was a bad game for the whole team.
Six is number 1, or are they number 2 in the?
No, I think they like 3 or 4 right now.
3.
They 3? Yeah, because it's Miami 1 and then Bucks 2.
I just say like anybody because the Nets should be 8th, right? T? They 8th.
Pull it up.
Yeah, they're playing for a playoff spot.
Yeah,
The Nets are playing to get in the off.
Yeah, they in a playing game,
got a
but
playing
Oh, they
game.
did go in that little slump.
you know what's crazy
Yeah.
though? They can beat anybody 1 through fucking 8. You see what I'm saying? So it's like
Them coming through the bottom of the playoffs is dangerous.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Say you take off the top head or whatever. Cause they
That's
can
Yeah, see,
Wow.
like right now they got to
That's
go
an
against
advantage.
Miami. That's it. That's gonna be a
good, John.
Yeah.
I think they'll beat Miami though.
Yeah,
shit
that's what
out
I'm
of
saying.
them.
That's
That
gonna-
edge Miami
yeah.
out. That edge Miami out.
Beat the shit out of them.
You pulled it up, T?
And what I liked about the
How
Nets
is the Heat
Sixers game,
sneaky first?
yeah, sneaky for quiet first.
No, they went on a little run though. They start getting healthy at the right time. Like,
Sixers, they will play the Cavs. That can get nasty.
Nah, they gonna smoke the Cavs.
oh, they in the
Smoke.
off. They
Yeah,
in the
they-
offs. No, they ain't gonna smoke the Cavs. You fighting
Come on,
it, bro.
yo.
You
Yeah,
fighting
come
it.
on.
Cavs are this year.
The bottom 2 are still the playing.
So 9 and 10, right?
No, 8 and 7.
8
Okay.
and 7.
8 and 7.
Raptors.
I don't even want. So the Raptors the Nets will play the Raptors.
Or I'm sorry, 7 through 10 is playing.
Right.
Okay.
So say if the Nets play the Raptors is runts. They ain't got nothing for Kevin Durant. Kyrie, they done.
Or
They
Kyrie.
runts. You gonna keep it real. Who else?
The Nets,
It's,
the Raptors and I mean not the Raptors, the Nets and Sixers game. Kyrie had his defense on a beam that game.
Well, I say though they gonna be dangerous. The Nets. You see how they already got the mandate with him and stuff like that. You know, since they're a low seed, they gonna play most of their games on the road.
Away.
Right.
So
At least the beginning of the games.
they gonna be cool. They gonna be cool because they gonna snatch on with him.
Yeah.
And then when they go home, you just take care of business at home. You feel me? They can
Yeah.
snatch one without him at home. But I
Yeah.
heard New York better lift that mandate or anything like that.
It's
So
something that gotta be said about James Harden, right? He like a groupie a little bit
yeah, he is.
because them guys were sitting in the front at the game, and you get what I'm saying? They say he like
What he was doing.
that shit really means something to him. Like he get really googly eyed when he see like Meek and the baby and shit like that. Y'all ain't see that clip when he was saying like he went to practice. He stayed out to something late in the early in the morning, and then went to practice or some shit because he couldn't miss the opportunity to be there with Dirk, Baby, and Meek recorded
Playing.
sharing locations. What's
Nah,
up
I
with
ain't
you?
hear that. That's crazy though.
You a fucking adult, nigga.
Yeah, that's
You a
crazy.
fucking
You know what I
adult,
think about
nigga.
Will Harden though?
A fucking flea.
I don't think
you
he
a
want it no
fucking
more,
adult,
yo.
nigga.
Huh?
I don't think you want him no more. When you get paid, he already got the bag. He got a $200 million contract. He got like a $200 million contract from Adidas. I don't think that hunger there no more. Like you could tell when players is hungry and stuff like that.
I think he wanted. He just wanted a
Party.
easy route. Yeah, he wanted a party too, but I think he wanted an easier like route.
Bro,
to
it
the,
was no
with
easier
the-
route than net last
Look.
year with the Nets, bro.
Go back to that.
No easier route, bro. Had they won last
Because
year,
his fucking
against the
friendship
Bucks,
with
they would've
Meek
won the
don't mean
championship.
nothing.
But you gotta think when by the time he said he wanted out of Brooklyn, KD was hurt. Didn't really know when KD was coming back, and Kyrie
No, I'm
still
talking about
bullshit.
I'm speaking on last year, bro.
Look
When
at
they
this
always
freak-
when
look
they
at
always
this-
playing.
Hold on. Look at this flea ass shit. The Brooklyn Nets have The Brooklyn Nets and Philadelphia 76ers recently struck this season's biggest deal. As a result, James Harden and Paul Millsap became a part of the 76ers, while Ben Seth and Andre Drummond were to the Nets. The Thursday announcement evoked a strong reaction from NBA fans, with some, such as rappers Meek Mills, left extremely delighted for their home team. He got a crush on them niggas.
He think he
yo.
a rapper. That's what it is.
I don't.
You know the thing I hate about NBA players that think they rappers though?
What?
They got more money than rappers.
Yo, and wanna be
Why-
around them.
Y'all got guaranteed money. Why do y'all? I never understood it. I got a guarantee.
And wanna rap.
I understood it. You got to guarantee 100 something plus mil. These rappers don't have that. I never understood that.
And then wanna be gangsters too. What the hell is this?
So YouTube, John. That's what I never understood. But You know, and rappers want to be ball players. That's crazy.
And they corny as shit.
It's all flip flop.
What's that said though? 2 Chainz, right?
Look. Who the hell is that?
That's Uzi.
That's Uzi.
I remember that.
I don't.
Act
See,
like
that's what I'm
Kid
saying.
Play.
I don't.
Look at me getting tickled by James Harden. These niggas cut this shit off. Cut this shit off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look like, yo, what's up with you? Is that why y'all lost the other night? Because your man was staying in the front of the.
Let me tell you why he lost. He ain't focused, yo.
He not with Lil Baby and fucking,
it's even more hard though now. You got
Lil Baby and Meek Mill.
you in the city.
front.
He in the city now, so Meek, Meek here, damn there. He ain't focused, bro. I don't think the Sixers gonna go that far.
Yeah, if that's the case, it's gonna look bad. Like if he gonna lose every time, Meek and Baby.
What's the name
front
playing
row,
like
it's gonna look
bullshit?
bad.
Tobias Harris playing bullshit. The only person that's really consistent is Embiid. Can't expect
Yeah.
Maxey to be
You out
consistent.
there
He's second
blushing.
player.
This Maxey's second
You out there
year.
blushing and shit.
But that's why I said like it was a bad game for the whole team. And B wasn't Embiid. Tobias always
Is it what's the
wishy-washy.
static between Embiid and
Durant.
yeah?
They always
Nah, it's just in game.
Yeah, it's the
alright.
spirit of the game. Because remember they did it before when they beat him in Brooklyn. Then Embiid told him, yeah, go ahead. But Durant just beat them. And Durant was talking crazy about the Sixers. Was saying we know they ain't a good transition team, so we got out and ran on their ass and shit like that. So
Talking big boy shit.
That's just
Yeah.
exploiting the what's that? Exploiting the weakness.
yeah.
That's,
I think what am I say? So what y'all think? Who y'all think the finals look like?
right now.
Let me tell you, I think going to the finals out the West, Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
They smoked the shit out the Bucks yesterday. And the Bucks
Who you
were at
say,
full
T?
strength.
T say no.
The Suns' defense is like
Yeah.
next level.
Nah,
compared to
but
everybody.
I say that, but CP still hurt. He liable to get hurt playoff time. He always get like some way he want to get hurt one game or something like that for the playoffs. He always hurt a hamstring or something like that. He can't play a pivotal game.
I mean, Steph's been in a slump for like
Yeah.
Yeah,
a month and a half now. It's
And we
It's
don't know.
quiet.
And we don't
Clay
know how.
start coming on though. Clay had 38 yesterday against Milwaukee.
yeah.
So
And we don't know how Draymond gonna come back. Like if he gonna come back as Draymond or if he gonna.
I mean, he don't really score. He just set it up. He don't.
But the game really run through him.
Yeah, it
though.
do. But I don't lean on him to get no 15 plus point. I know he gonna get assists. He can get a bunch of assists. He gonna get blocks and stuff like
All right,
that.
but look, they in the playoffs. They gotta go up either against Jokic. If
The
AD
West
come,
loaded.
yeah, if AD come back,
I'm not. No, come on. They
Who
not,
else?
I'm not trying.
No, I just said
It's
Golden
some-
They
State.
in the
got some-
off.
they
They
got
in the
some centers.
standings. The Lakers.
Nah, they play in
they,
probably.
Don't
they in
worry,
the
so-
play-in zone. But what's other
You
centers?
sound
in
like my
the,
man Josh, hit Lakers fan. He said we just gonna every time they get a win, we're gonna go on a run. They lose
Nah,
four
they not
straight.
going on a run.
We're gonna go on a run. No,
Who you
I-
like out the East then?
Well, I said Milwaukee.
Rudy Gobert, Cat.
What?
I'm saying that's like some big centers that AD.
why you
I mean that
mentioning
Draymond.
Why you mentioning Rudy Gobert? Like they just didn't lose the Clippers last year with no Kawhi, bro. They lost.
But I'm saying,
Game 6.
but
That look good.
Draymond
I'm
gonna
not
have
mad
to go
at
up
that.
against some centers.
Cool, bro. I'm not a believer in the Jazz. The Jazz was number 1 seed last year and they lost to a weak Clippers team, bro. I'm not a fan of the Jazz. They do this every year.
All right, wait. So if the playoffs started today, Clippers versus Suns, they gonna walk them.
2 will play 7. Grizzlies and Timberwolves.
That should be
good.
good.
game.
Steven Adams, come on.
Warriors
He gonna have to-
3-6.
some centers
That's
he
gonna
gonna
be a
have
good
to,
one.
Warriors
face.
and Nuggets and 4 and 5. Jazz and
Mavericks.
I like that. I want the Mavs to win. I don't even like watching the Jazz play, to be honest. I'd rather watch
They're
them play.
old. They like
They
I don't
catfish
know.
in the playoffs.
It is, bro. That's what I'm telling him. They just lost last year without Kawhi. They let Terrence Mann score like 40 something on them in game 5, and then they closed them out down by 20 in LA in game 6.
I'm not
Jazz is
saying
faking,
this-
bro.
I'm not saying the team. I'm just saying like
centers?
Draymond being a big man, he gonna have to go up against like certain big men in the West.
Jokic should probably be dangerous. I ain't scared of no fucking Rudy Gobert. He can't get his own. He can't get his own basket.
He
Rudy
won
Gobert.
Defensive Player of the Year almost every year.
Yeah, but he got to score though. You say he got to go up against the center. How you gonna get his own basket?
Who?
But
Rudy Gobert is free
in-
food
in-
on the offensive end.
in defense
tree.
though.
Yeah, he,
I don't know. We can stay here. We can talk about the WNBA player that's currently over.
Brittany Griner, right?
Yeah,
Which I think is kind of bullshit. They trying to say she had cannabis on her. Like, look,
cannabis scene. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't cannabis. It was like a vape.
a vape, John. I
Yeah,
think that's a
cannabis
bargaining
oil.
tool with the U.S. They trying to like. It's crazy that he
Yeah,
even
it was
holding her
trying,
over there, John. Like,
They trying to get her for smuggling or something like that.
No, she got caught with it in the.
luggage, right?
Yeah.
Could y'all imagine though being over there? Like, y'all already know that. Like, y'all not saying we borderline on war with them, but there's just a lot.
So
going
I
on
had
over
to
there.
look into why she was over there.
For
Apparently, she plays for Russia.
yeah,
probably-
and all
She
season they
make
do that.
way more money over there.
It's that them and China are the highest paying female leagues.
Yeah, so
You
the
said
NBA,
female? You said females?
yeah,
Female leagues.
So the NBA is her part-time gig. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she basically worked 2 gigs.
All the good.
That's for a lot. That's like a lot of them.
A
though.
lot.
Yeah.
You know why though? That's because the WNBA don't pay that much. If they paid you a lot like that, you wouldn't no need for you to go because you're still risking your body going over there. You feel me and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So WNBA, you need
I
to
got
pay
a
for
clip
girls
right
more.
here. I got an article right here. The American basketball star who was arrested in Russia on allegations of drug smuggling. I highly doubt she had that much drugs on her to call it that. Was
Exactly.
detained February 17th at U.S. Congressman's office said Thursday, providing the most detailed public account yet of how long Brittany Griner has been in custody. And U.S. efforts to get Griner out of Russia are complicated by strained relations between the two countries, deterioration exacerbated by Russia's war with Ukraine. Yeah, so I don't gotta read too much more into it. It's like the timing is horrible. You know what I'm saying?
To be over there, and she like a
Yeah.
bargaining chip too. They're gonna probably we'll send her back over to such and such. If y'all, you know what I'm saying that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, U.S. leaning on
Ukraine.
Russia right now.
Yeah, we signed with the Ukraine.
Yeah. So ain't no telling how they treating her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's foul. That's drug smuggling. Come on, yo.
All you had to do was take the shit.
It's
and
just it's possession.
Yeah.
You can say possession. Don't say smuggling. Like
I mean,
in
they
the midst
probably-
of her making all that money, she got to do this on the side too. Like
they probably consider it smuggling because she coming from a different country. She coming from over here to over there. So
Then we had
that's
somebody was trapped somewhere. We had a president get him back or something like
Travis,
that.
A$AP
A$AP
Rocky.
Rocky.
Trump, right?
Yeah, Trump got.
Gotta bring
A$AP
Trump
Rocky.
back, cuz Trump.
what I'm
Say what
saying.
y'all want to say. Trump get the shit done though. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
Joe Biden doing. Trump get the
Yeah,
job done though.
bring Big T back.
You seen that? I ain't see that.
And it's crazy. When does the WNBA season start back up?
I'm not sure. I got you right now.
Because that's another thing. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all seen that video while we on this joint, that Southside Jew video when he told Joe Biden like he hungry. He said, Joe, I'm hungry.
May 13th, May through October.
So that's what I'm saying. Depending on how this war play out,
She might not be back in time for the.
she might not even be back in time for WNBA season.
Crazy.
I don't know how
That's a nice.
Dog, I'm pretty
Side
sure being in
check.
jail outside of your city
It's foul.
is foul. Let alone being in jail outside of your.
You know the only person that
country.
can get out of this joint? What we say, Reddington. He probably the only person that
Yeah. Come on,
he go over there. Who in charge of Russia having me at gunpoint? She be out by the next day, dog.
Raymond Reddish.
Yeah, real rat. He get her right back out of that joint.
That's crazy, man. Prayers to her.
And
man.
they probably, they treating her inhumane over that junk because they don't how we treat over here and how you treat it in Russia is probably.
Yeah.
You ever people that's locked up
Just-
foreigners over here be saying like our jails ain't shit compared to the jails in their country.
Yeah, them jails is
Yeah,
ran by
yeah.
criminals.
So that's a whole nother.
They keep the motherfuckers in there, but that's about it.
Just being somewhere, not knowing the language.
I mean, she's.
And I know that
I mean,
Russian- that Russian language
she
is-
physically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she a tree. She
So
definitely
she
built.
can,
So
she can fend for herself, but as far as like the food she get in,
then you don't know motherfuckers trying to poison you and shit like that over there.
and she comfortable, her bed or whatever.
Yeah, she like 6'something. She tall as hell, so it's definitely a.
Yeah, I'm saying she can fend for herself, but
Motherfuckers
can't
over
speak.
there like flocks.
yeah,
bad
like you
time.
can't even speak. So you know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. I'm cool.
She probably picked up on some of the language though. She playing over there. She probably know a little. She know more than the average person.
Yeah.
If that's
what?
if she picked up on the language, she probably just
Survival, bro. For
She
you, to,
probably just went over there just to work, came right back home.
Yeah.
you don't think she talking to nobody though? She got to understand the plays and stuff like that. They don't know straight. I'm saying she got to know a little bit of
I
Russian.
mean, probably for the team, it's probably somebody on the team that's like,
translating for her.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think that's a good job. Where y'all want to go next? We got a couple topics. We can
That C Brown joint on there.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
So
We talked about this not too long ago.
They said, all right. So they said that Chris Brown, a girl that accused him of what was a rape, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they said she just lost her legal representation because some text messages came out
2
When
weeks after.
after she accused him, right?
Yeah.
When I hear stuff like that, I think of the girl was lying now. She told a whole nother story or whatnot, and now it was consent given. You feel me? It was
Pull the
consent.
text up so we can read them.
It was consent.
All right.
I
All
got
right,
it.
so look, I got the text. Hold on, I didn't send the messages from like the actual night. I just sent the messages from the night before. So from the actual night, right?
What was said? Yeah, what was said?
Damn, ads keep popping up and shit.
Come on, cuz you
No, that's real. All right,
Too
so
horny.
look, it say I don't.
hella tabs open on his
Too
tray.
horny.
It say I don't like. All right, so I'm guessing this from Chris Brown. He said I don't like talking on phones about shit like that. I'm just being proactive. She said okay. She said oh shit okay. I'll get one. He said I definitely didn't bust inside you. Niggas just was hella faded, so I wanted to be sure. With a kiss emoji. Cool. She said, okay, babe, that's fine. I want to fuck tonight at midnight, LOL. He put the, he ain't say nothing. He emphasized the messages. You know, you put the two exclamation points. That's all
That's
he said.
consent, though.
Yeah.
That's consent.
And then she said, where you at? He ain't say nothing. Then she said, bae, whatever. He ain't say nothing, right? That was the night of.
The alleged rape.
Yeah.
The one,
So-
the one 2 weeks later is funny.
Yeah.
Sound
now
like consent to me.
So now 2 weeks later, she texted him, you in LA? He said, yep, where you at? She say, home, I live in Hollywood. Word, let's link later today. She said, okay, bet, your place or mine? Mine probably, with the demon emoji.
You know what I'm saying?
Demon emoji.
You know what that mean? What that demon emoji mean? It's going down.
Yeah, right.
I'm on demon time.
She said, LOL, okay, bet. She said, LOL, okay, bet. You got E? Question mark.
Oh,
pill?
she
Yeah.
She already knew what was going. She knew what was going on.
up.
She said, I didn't get to take it last time we met, LOL. He said, nah, they was my homies. I don't be getting lit unless my homies got it. Sound normal. She said, okay, we can be chill tonight. He said, I'll try to find some. And then
She on wood. What you doing?
Right.
Sad emoji.
Yeah.
On dick. You know what I'm saying?
For the
You see
rest
that,
of
John?
for the rest of the conversation.
Then she try to be with him. Get to that part.
Yeah, hold on. All right.
They always want to be hoes and then
What'd
want to
she
try
say?
to settle down.
I guess he sent her where you up message. She
Yeah.
missed it. She said, sorry, fell asleep, and no, I'm on my period. SMH. And I have a question. Do you just want to fuck me, or can we hang out like some chill shit during the day?
No, fuck is wrong with you?
I know
No.
she said, I know you be busy and it's cool if you just want to fuck, but I want to know my rule.
What can we be after that?
Nothing.
Where are we going after that? You just
He didn't-
accepted
hold on.
defeat.
Yeah,
Yo.
come
He
on,
didn't say a word, so I guess she caught the drift. You know how they say sometimes no response the best response.
Yeah.
So she sent the laugh emoji.
Fuck,
Okay,
she thought
never mind.
she was a girl.
Yeah, like you putting E in your ass and all kinds of shit.
That's crazy. He ain't
Talk
like-
about can we just chill and hang out? They always go for it after giving
No,
a
so
So
whole
yeah,
up.
from seeing them messages, her representation just dropped her whole case.
Yeah, because for one, you asked for E, so you already under the influence. You already
Yeah.
gave consent. You like trying to adjusting the meter.
You on his top.
You asked him to meet
Yeah.
you and shit like that. And you asked him what's the rule we playing, this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Then you want us to be something at the end.
So all they gonna say is she accused rape because he ain't want to be that.
Yeah.
She was better basically. He ain't want to be. Your role wasn't what you
A
wanted
question
to be.
that a lot of people was asking: what's the punishment for when this happened?
Jail time to me should be.
Should be.
It'll never.
That's
it'll
not the
never be
punishment
that.
though.
It
It's
should
nothing.
be.
You said nothing.
They
No.
might get a fine.
No,
court
they don't,
fees.
it's
They don't even
nothing.
get
But I'm saying that's as far as it's going to go.
Man, we say this all the time. Rape is the worst thing that could be in your jacket. Anybody accuse me of rape, the same time I'm
Because-
supposed to get for that, you should get for that you
Because
lied to me.
when we was talking about it with the Trey Songz shit, like sometimes, like not sometimes, but majority of the time when that shit is put on you and it's false,
Yeah, that look
nobody see the false.
A civil crime, a wasting police crime, police time, or a criminal charge perverted the course of. That's crazy.
That's gonna end up. That's just money.
That's
It's
bullshit.
court
It's
fees. Like I
bullshit.
said, it's court fees.
Bullshit.
At the end, it's wow. It's almost like that's like asking for a raise and then saying, well, if you don't want to give it to me, I'll still take $28,000 a year.
That's bullshit though, bro. Keep it real. Might accuse
That's
me.
crazy. Cause
Accuse me of rape.
what's the other guy? It was a guy from OTF.
Duty Low.
Duty Low was getting
Yeah.
accused of touching somebody's son.
Touching his son.
Some nasty
Fast
shit.
forward,
Yeah.
that case went so far the other way that the girl got arrested for stalking him.
I
You know
didn't
what I'm
know that
saying?
part.
Not only did he clear his name, she couldn't get away from him. You know what I'm saying? But nobody.
She almost
It's
tried to
always
double
quiet.
down after that too.
Yeah,
like
she
even
tried to
after he
double
took the
down.
lie detector test and all that, she was like, I apologize. She apologized to him and all that shit, and then
And
came
she
out of
blamed
nowhere saying, "No, now this the
this the
I don't
thing,
believe
and
the
we
lie
gonna
detector test." Like,
I ain't see that.
'Cause this
but
the thing
she,
with it.
She accused him on some real nasty
Foul
shit.
shit. Foul
Nasty.
shit. And then got arrested for stalking him.
and it's crazy because when I first seen it, I seen it from her perspective because I follow her.
And that'll spin you.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell's going on?
That'll spin
Like,
you into thinking he
I
filed.
think she's talking about a random boy.
But you
then-
can't spin like and it's something we gotta talk about later on in the episode. Like
Yo,
as far as
cuz.
like
You know what's
what I'm saying?
crazy though
Shit
about
like
that
happen.
though? When somebody
people run
accused
they
of
shit
rape,
on
you
you.
always think in the back of your mind. Like say somebody say accuse you of rape or something like that. Even if you ain't do it, I'm always thinking like, damn, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You always think that shit. So it's like that shit fuck your reputation up anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's like it ain't like you being accused of being broke. You like, all right, fuck that. I don't care. But rape is crazy though. Rape is a crazy accusation.
That's like a
And the
oil
truth
thing.
is the truth never is loud.
No, it never served you justice either. It don't.
Nobody gonna say nothing.
You get what you always see a big ass article say such and such a rape. When the truth and you acquitted, that shit be small as shit.
That should be on the back with
That
the
shit
sneakers and
crazy,
shit.
yo.
Like,
In the
such and
fine-
such was
in the
right.
fine
The nutrition
Yeah, that's
fact.
crazy.
It's like a
Yeah.
nutrition fact.
That's crazy.
And he keep having to deal with this shit.
Them famous people, bro.
And that's what
I'm
we
about to
just
say,
was talking
based off
about.
of
Y'all
who
gotta
he
stop
is.
fucking with them
Yeah.
bitches. I know it was easy. I know. All she asked for was a fucking E-pill. One. She ain't even asked for multiple.
Type of shit you into that you asked for. That just tell she was thirsty though.
She
She
was
was really trying
trying.
anything.
She was trying to unleash it
Yeah.
all on him. Trying
But say
to
you get an
trap him.
E-pill, right? You
They
get an
tried to
E-pill.
be with
She
him.
wanted to trap him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what that was leading to.
You get an E-pill, I'm in with my niggas, and the niggas want to hit you. Now, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That is crazy, yo. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with Homeboy. Trey Songz and all like what's the other guy that just got his name sort of cleared up? Football player.
Oh,
Deshaun
Yeah.
Watson.
Yeah, like
It
to totally clean. Like you got to totally.
He got acquitted. He didn't get.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
It's
But
still
it's like-
it's
so the
still like
glove ain't
criminal.
Yeah,
criminal,
there's no decision.
Oh,
really.
okay.
Yeah.
The glove ain't fit. They had to quit.
It's just certain shit like just being in that position, and it's easier said than done. But y'all gotta watch yourself with them bitches.
But when stuff like
That's
this,
why I hear
this
I be hearing people having them chicks like sign what's some things called
Non-disclosure.
non-disclosures and
NDA.
take phone lock boxes and shit like that when they come to the crib. It'll probably feel weird, sound weird
Shit, they
pulling out
say
an NDA on somebody.
say you a
like-
lot of trouble though.
Yeah.
but I get it. Like you know what I'm saying? That shit necessary.
Is it legal to have your crib record? Like, it's like, hey, like cameras in your crib and shit like that? No, right?
Is
Do
it
what you want in
illegal?
your crib.
So you can see what's going on and shit like that. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. All right, so yeah, you do that.
You got a house bigger than like 4 rooms. You better
Yeah,
have a camera.
Have a camera in that
something.
joint. Like this,
shit.
this her coming on to me right here.
A yard, cul-de-sac. You know, with the cul-de-sacs behind your house is the expressway.
Yeah.
So if I knew where your crib at, I can just pull over the expressway
Expressway
and walk
hop
into
over.
your backyard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have cameras and shit like that. That's how they got in. That's how they ended up shooting
Dirt
it out
joint,
with.
right?
Yeah.
See, but what's his name? Joint was different to the Trey Songz and Chris. Trey said Trey Songz tried to like fuck her anally, so
Yeah,
that's
Trey-
why she
Trey- I
called.
ain't
He
gonna
said
lie.
he sent her to the hospital like it was an injury.
He
Like,
too horny though. That was too horny. Chris Brown, they just really
how
loud.
you,
Trey
how you,
Songz-
how you
Trey
that
Songz.
hard? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
We can't compare. We can't use Trey Songz.
What boys
as
say
a,
from Trey Wave, we don't bend, we don't break. Like he just
That's crazy, yo.
We can't use Trey Songz
That's
as a
crazy.
staple.
while we here, and I we can get into this because I know I was coming down on this person hard. Pause, but I'm gonna show some grace today. Jussie Smollett sentenced to 150 days
In prison?
in prison.
Good.
What you?
Died with the lie in the sentence hearing.
That is wild.
Shout out
yo.
to all my niggas out there that died with the motherfucking lie. You have to. You have to. Die with the lie.
No, that speech was fucking. That's sick. That speech is
Gotta die.
sick.
Yo, you ever see somebody?
Now watch him do something to himself in jail.
You know an actor that ain't good at dying, so when they die, it's like, ugh.
And then you see him
You
breathe.
know what I'm saying? We all not good at dying with the lie, but shout out to everybody that died with the lie.
Justice was served though. I think,
150 days, 5 months. I'll let y'all go.
That's 5 months?
Yes, 5
150
months.
And they
Give it
charged
take.
me 150,000.
I think so, yeah. So what's your take on it?
Hey, fuck him.
Some type of sentence had to be served.
I don't wish jail on nobody, but I mean, they had to make an example out of me.
Yeah,
I think the damage was done before the sentence.
Yeah, it was.
It wouldn't have made it would make no difference if he sat in there. But this my thing with it, right? Why, like you said, we don't want to see nobody in jail, but his field of work, right?
Uh-huh.
I think the damage was done
To his name.
Yeah, because in any other field, you can like if when he come home from this.
I might gonna want to hire him, probably.
No, like imagine. Let's just say he come home from this and don't want to talk about it no more. Don't nobody want to talk to you about nothing else.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's all they want to.
yeah.
Like some people will come home and
Unless
imagine him come home and he go on the real and they was on his side.
Yeah.
Which is nothing wrong with that. But he wrong. But y'all gonna back him being wrong and y'all gonna have him come on y'all platform and say, so what really happened? And now he gonna be boxed in to lie again.
Unless he come out and have a.
There's no way that he comes out and makes a living.
I think he really
this.
need mental help, like mental help though.
He don't need no mental.
He don't need
help.
no. He just lied.
Like I ain't gonna lie.
He's a liar.
You don't know.
Yeah,
what the
that's
fuck.
all it
He's
is.
a fucking liar.
But no,
And
like
we can't always. They can't let him.
Yeah, I don't like the mental health thing.
no,
being
he
put on
got. I'm not
everybody.
saying that because I just said fuck him, but on the same type time, something ain't right with that nigga. You can't sit here and say you can't sit here and look at him and be like, all right,
Yeah, son.
he got it all.
He was caught in a lie. That's
No,
all.
he ain't got it all. I'm trying to tell you, he ain't got it all. Like he don't have it all. A lot of actors lose their fucking minds.
I don't know. I ain't giving him that, but
Yeah.
I just think he got corrupted.
I think the only way he can get around it is if he come out and have like a Black Panther role or something. Like
Yo,
come out
I
with
think
a
if-
groundbreaking.
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Whoa! You ain't just say he was gonna come out and be the next Black
Black-
Panther.
No,
That's exactly what he said.
I'm not saying he's
We
gonna
don't
be the
need
Black
Yellow
Panther.
Panther, bruh.
Screw
You know
him,
what I'm saying?
Killmonger or
Yellow
something like
Panther,
that.
Yo.
What you say,
You been dry, yo.
Bro, that's the second time today.
Like,
Y'all set yourself up for that. Why would you say he gonna be Black
We
Panther?
don't want to
I
see
ain't
no
saying he
Black
was gonna
Panther
be Black
porno,
Panther.
man.
I'm saying he
He
had to have
probably-
a
he probably-
Why you can't-
groundbreaking
He gonna be
role,
yellow.
though,
He gonna be
like-
yellow
Why can't
Puma,
we never
nigga.
groundbreaking
Light skin
role,
Puma,
though?
nigga. Like
Black Panther, nigga.
Big purr.
He's crazy, yo. Out of all roles, you said Black Panther, though, yo.
I said I was coming in here to show this nigga grace, dog. Y'all let
That's crazy. You couldn't think
No,
of roles, though.
I just,
That's a groundbreaking.
He could be portraying somebody or something that he ain't gonna be no fucking
So
Marvel
do y'all
movie.
think that little bullshit cancel culture? Do you think that's gonna work for him?
as far as what?
Nah.
Like, do you think they're gonna cancel him? And if so, do you think that?
No, they was on his side. I think
Yeah.
they was with him.
Yeah.
They canceled everybody that was
So do you think
anti-him.
the fact that he died on his sword? Pause. You think?
This segment is crazy. I had before I left the crib, this segment was supposed to go this way, straight grace, just giving him grace. No, I think
Grace and Lion, man.
I think
did anybody else the same way?
I think he was never known to be like a bad actor. I think if he would have just genuinely came out and asked for the support from his community and his people, like, yo, I need help. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for work. I'm trying to expand. We say that about actors all the time. All the street actors. Yo, y'all should get into doing army movies, do an action movie. Like, if he would have just came
to the
out.
boy that played in the Cosby Show. Remember they say he was working at like Walmart?
Yeah, he bounced all the way back.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I'm saying?
seen him.
All he had to do was come out and be like,
Who
yo,
was it?
Be
Cosby Show.
Farrell, the boy who
I
played
forgot
the
who he was.
boyfriend.
He in Power
played-
or some shit like
he
that.
played one of their boyfriends.
Elvin, Jeffrey
Yeah,
Owens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
Even
back
Delonte, if
on
Delonte
TV.
West can make a comeback, anybody can make a
Yeah,
comeback.
Delonte West
He
balling
trying for the
Big Three. I ain't mad at that. Shout out to him.
I
But
like it.
with him, I think like
That was his audition, though.
I think his
His
challenge.
speech.
I think his challenge when he come home, and hopefully he don't got to do the whole 150. Give him
Nah,
100.
he
Give him
gotta do the
90
whole
days
150.
probation him
He
out or
probably
something.
did he do any time? Or was
No,
he out this whole time?
no, he was out. He fought this one from outside. But hopefully with him,
Yeah,
he make his way back. You know what I'm saying? TV or something. Law and Order or some shit. You get a little extra role.
Yo, do y'all know
That's
that?
the-
It would hurt him more if he come out and stand on that shit.
Yeah.
You
He
know
sit
what?
next to Amanda Sills, be like, so what really happened?
He gotta realize if he
know what I'm
admit,
saying?
if he admit his wrongs,
'Cause
it's
they gonna throw him
It's
the
gonna
oop.
take like 3 days for motherfuckers to just be over it. But the fact that you dragging it out is the only reason this shit is still relevant.
I really got him for coming home and trying round 2. Like, this the
it
remake.
again?
Because this time he can go to jail this time.
Nah.
Now the
certain
document.
time.
Now we get the documentary.
So what y'all say, Kenny? You said, do we know what?
The documentary gonna be
Oh
sick.
no, because Black said Law and Order. It made me think. Did y'all know Anthony Anderson is on Law and Order?
Yeah, it's a new series. Yeah,
I did not know
What
that.
the
He one
criminal
of the-
organization, John?
Yeah, he wanted the detectives on there.
But he
All the
was on
Jones
there
I
for a
watch
minute
be
though. I was
old
like,
as hell,
damn.
though.
Yeah.
I don't never see no new episodes pop up on TV.
They just be on NBC. You probably was watching every channel except. They all over the place. Once NBC get done with them, they sell them. They resell them to different channels.
Them- that
TV
joint
One and all that
definitely
shit.
classic,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's a hell of a series.
Yeah, it's a good.
Probably his
good
best
nice
John,
tip.
too.
Who? Anthony Anderson?
No, I'm talking about Dick Wolf that make Law
Yeah,
and Order and shit like
yeah,
that.
Oh, by
yeah,
far,
yeah.
yeah.
Cause he got
the most
Law and
replay
Order,
value.
everything.
They got the most replay value.
And he got
Law and
the,
Order, traffic court niggas. They come holler at you.
But y'all ain't know watch the Chicago John, Chicago Police, Chicago Fire. They
Yeah,
buy him
my
too.
aunt
And
and
then
my
they
grandma
cross
used to
collab.
watch the
They
shit
cross
out them
collab and
joints.
shit, right?
That
too.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
My aunt and my grandma used to
Dick
watch
Wolf do them Jones too?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Up.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I ain't know that.
Slept on. A lot of motherfuckers slept on
Yeah, he just ain't no one trick pony.
it. Yeah. I always wondered what the fuck he looked like.
Look racist.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, he behind Trump.
He with Trump. Oh, yo, he was. So he got.
Oh,
So he run like half of.
I ain't gonna lie, he looked like one of them.
He was at the.
Yeah.
He was at the.
He got his
Capitol.
island too.
He was at the Capitol.
He got his own island.
You said he got an island?
All right, he taking it too far. All right, y'all, I came here to really just pod, right?
Look how he rubbing his boy. Whose shoulders was he just rubbing?
Trump.
Yeah.
No, that's a Photoshop.
Oh, they crazy.
The internet, yo, when the internet wants you, when the internet wants you in some shit.
they get you.
All right, so he do got Chicago Med,
He would
Fire,
look funny as shit as a cartoon
Chicago
character.
PD.
That's tough.
He tough.
No, they definitely.
Out of all the
Anderson-
Chicago's, I think Fire the best.
They
John,
got
though.
they got a new blacklist. It's a girl.
For real?
T, pull up NBC Endgame. It's sort of like the same. She get locked up on purpose. They gotta holler at her to help with
It's a new show, or
yeah, it's a new show, but it's from I can tell just from the trailer, it's from that.
Like it's like a trying to be like a black.
I just caught up
Yeah.
on the blacklist too.
What's
That's
how you
crazy.
feel about it?
I like it. I ain't gonna say it ain't the same without Liz because they already was like having you watch it. But I remember she wasn't on that John for a minute. But
Look at her.
yo, cause
Look,
the
they work together.
oh, that's a good John.
I'm gonna watch it and see how much of it is like the blacklist.
No, but what I was about to say though, I seen an arcane.
Look at the room. Look at the
wireless
room she
John.
in.
Oh, like the box John they was in and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Uh huh.
It's the blacklist, the remix.
You caught up on that John?
I'm no longer I ain't
invested
there
in it?
yet.
All right,
I'm
all right, so
sorry. I tried.
I seen,
and it's crazy. I was the main advocate for that John.
No, so I seen a John. Last episode I seen was called Arcane Wireless. So Red, like, Bull had untraceable phones and stuff like that, right, for criminals. Whole time he was a Fed though, so he was doing that, letting the criminals think they was getting away with it, but he was gonna catch them. But you know, Rattington had a hidden agenda, so he tell yo the boy from the phone side. He said, yeah, somebody killed your man. It was like from a motorcycle club, like the Sons of Anarchy and shit like that. Set him down like Red, like, so how we gonna solve this problem? They wound up smoking the board with the phone and shit like that, and Red kept the whole phone shit for herself.
With
Like
the company, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Red is bouncing back
Yeah.
since losing Liz 2 years
yeah,
later.
so I like that. He be and what's his name was snapping the hair out. He like, yo, it's all about self-preservation and shit like that. Like, it's a great area on that joint. They let Red do what he want on that joint.
Oh, every time. We gotta get into some serious stuff. I think we can get to it.
But
T, pull up director Ryan Coogler. I was over the weekend. I found out, listening to different podcasts or whatever. I found out what happened. He was I think he was in Atlanta at a bank. I think it was Bank of America.
Yeah, Bank of America.
He was making a transaction.
right.
First of all, let's tell who he is.
Oh wow.
Ryan Coogler,
Ryan-
director
yeah,
of
Black
Black
Panther.
Panther, Fruitvale Station.
Young black
Yeah.
successful guy.
Yeah. Not too many of him left.
A young black successful director. He in bed with Marvel and all that. You know what I'm saying? They say he 35 years old.
What he did Creed 2. He did both Creeds, or he did Creed 1.
Yeah.
And
He so he go in there and say he want
12,000.
right, but he write on there
yeah, he wrote it on the
Yeah.
note. Like wrote it down.
Yeah, don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to get hit in my head on the way out this joint.
Yeah.
They tell him wait. They rock him to sleep. Wait, hold on. Police pull up, pull on him, drag him out the joint, get him outside, ask him the same questions that they asked in the bank when they asked it for your, you know what I'm saying, your information, and he give them the information. Now, I want to watch the video. I don't know how long the video is, but we can watch it and see how it played out.
He gonna win the civil suit.
Next thing I hear fucking Glocks. Yeah. I hear Glocks getting pulled out. That's what I hear.
You're a Glock.
I hear Glocks getting pulled out from unholstering. Hey, sir, can I talk to you for a minute? You understand what I'm saying? So you see my perspective?
Yeah.
So I mean,
how many officers you got on there?
Oh,
I don't even know what the fuck this
who
is.
touching the cop though? He drawn.
That's another cop.
Oh, I was about to say he drawn.
That's like body cam footage.
But my whole thing with it is this, right?
How could you think of a bank robber? I gave you my ID, my PIN
She didn't
number.
check for that.
So what the fuck are you doing?
She just looked at the note. It says if you listen to the call, the what is it, like the police dispatch?
Yeah.
The dispatch, she sounded confused too. She was like, so is he robbing the place? Or she was like, no, I just feel a little bit uncomfortable. She was
black too.
Yeah, she was black.
It's crazy.
The whole bank was black.
So let me say this though.
If you say the suspect black and you say you uncomfortable, that's all it takes.
Let me say this.
Give me the SRT cop card.
It
We'll
don't
be there in 5 minutes.
have to be reasonable. Like, oh, I seen him with a gun. No, he just looked like he would carry one. Like, what the fuck?
Let me say this
Like,
though. He
and
gonna win
black.
his civil suit for
Yeah,
one.
but he should bust their ass legally.
For one, when you like taking out money in the bank, you know you got to give them your ID, your card, and you put your PIN in first before you even see any type of money. Me telling you to be discreet with the money after I gave you all 3 things in order for me to get that, it's just like it's a moot point now.
Yeah,
so
she
you got
didn't
scared of the note.
She probably was new there and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
so-
That's
You
the
probably
crazy
ain't know what
part.
discreet meant. You
Exactly.
probably thought I was from the street. No, bitch. Be discreet.
Ain't like it say y'all got fucking gun
I ain't
on
say
me,
give me 12 grand for the street.
And the note
That
said
bank-
I
that
want to
bank would be named
withdraw
after me.
X amount
Yeah.
of dollars from my account.
That's it.
Not from any account, from my account.
But guess what? I was going to get 12,000 out. Now y'all about to give me like 12 million. Y'all,
Fuck that. I want the bank.
that's crazy.
Name it after me. Yes, sir.
Coogler Financial.
Yeah,
my
right.
nigga.
and I'ma still come back here. Fuck you talking about?
Still slide notes across the table and all that shit.
Now give me 12,000, motherfucker. Now I'm getting reckless on the
Yeah,
note.
real shit. It's my shit now.
I ain't gonna call you out your name, but hurry up.
That.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy,
Make it
though?
snappy, bitch.
BXTCH.
When shit
Get my
like that
shit.
happen to us as blacks, it be other black people doing that shit,
a
yo.
lot of the time, yeah.
It be like y'all be so nervous to this.
A black cop, then
That's
they're worse than a
crazy.
white
But
cop.
think about it, though.
I always say
It was
that.
black.
You don't
Wasn't
get
it
the
black
benefit
cops?
of the doubt
It was
from
black cops.
anybody as a black man. You don't get the benefit of the doubt even from your own people.
Nope.
You don't get
But
the
this is my
benefit of
thing
the
though.
doubt.
This is my thing when it come to police, right? And we was sitting up here talking to shout out to Hassan First
Real rap.
48.
Yeah, shout out to him.
They so dated with how they handle shit. Like
They are.
you ever see them ads on your phone where the guy got to get the gold from under the joint, but it's the lava in the water. And it's like which one to
One of
pull.
them
Like,
came to my phone and
yeah,
said,
like, so it's like, somebody pulled over, need help with their car. What you gonna do? Cops be like, Glock? No.
Help.
Headlock? No. Taser? No.
Real
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Need a neck.
Yeah, dumbass shit. But when it's like, oh, he shot up a church full of black people. What you gonna do?
Let him keep walking.
Burger King.
Chicken nuggets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Bulletproof vest.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
y'all so dated. Like, why y'all ain't just like he in a bank? A lot of banks, they got the
Window.
you can't get in a
Security
bank
glass anyway.
nowadays without the
lot of glass,
not the
yeah.
glass the
Teller
detectors.
window.
The detectors and the teller. It's 2 doors you gotta walk through. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's hella fucking like camera, so it's facial recognition. This ain't the first time you've been to this bank.
What
Right.
turned you off? The mask and the Scully? He from Oakland. They wear them Scullys all year round.
First it was the skin.
Yeah.
First it was the skin. Then it was the.
That's crazy.
Then it was the
mask.
12 grand.
Yeah.
This nigga got 12 grand? No. Where my phone at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Let
black,
me,
right? Yeah,
let me
you
hit this fucking button under this table. Niggas asking.
Like you're judging a book by its cover.
Yeah,
with the
like
person.
That's
ER is in here asking for 12 grand. We know y'all ain't. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit this button.
Yo.
Something ain't right.
I would have been a hell of an actor that night. What actors get Oscars? I would have got an Oscar. Y'all would have dragged me out. I'm telling you, they're gonna have to settle. They're gonna settle out with him. They're gonna have to.
They have to.
They got to.
I need 12.
it. Just would have been fucked
You wanna
up
know what's
if we
fucked
would
up
have
though?
lost
I need
him.
12.
You wanna know what's
Like,
fucked up though? a lot of motherfuckers, whether it be Uncle Toms or white people, is gonna look at this and say, "Well, he shouldn't have passed her the note. He should have
That's
just
how
asked
you.
for
I
it."
thought you. That's how you get your money with the note, right?
Yeah.
That's wild. Because
I
either
mean,
way,
no,
you gotta
not-
fill
'Cause if
out
you walk up
for
and
that
say,
much
"Give me
money, you
20
gotta
grand,"
fill out a
wait,
slip anyway, right?
Normally, if you
So
in the
it's
bank,
like-
normally if you in the bank,
You gotta fill out the
talk.
slip.
Like normally, if you
They
in
gonna
there,
still
you
ask for your
them.
shit, whether it's
But when
the
you- when
note.
you-
Sometimes
when
it's the note. Sometimes it's the keypad.
When
You know what's
when
crazy,
you
though?
taking out that much bread, 9 times out of 10 you fill out a slip before that.
Yes,
And then
probably.
slide the-
You know
You
why
know what I'm
she,
saying?
let me tell you why she wrong though. Cause you took my ID first. You got the ID. You seen the ID.
I don't
Yeah,
think
what
she
if you
look-
took
I don't
my
think she
ID?
looked at
And what
the
if you took
ID,
my
though? That's the
ID in
thing.
the bank? They dragged me out, and then they asked for my ID outside, and I don't have my
That's a
ID. So
whole
now it's
nother-
like, you know what I'm saying?
Got the ID.
You resisting arrest.
Yeah.
Off rip, you resisting.
Yeah, that's why I was getting ready to say, like, it would have been fucked up because like the cop initial instinct was to pull his
Glizzy.
gun out. So like it'd have just been messed up if we would have lost him to some
bullshit.
bullshit like that, because there's not too many black directors.
He asked
like,
for his
left.
bread.
Yeah.
Chapman would have been up there like, nigga, what the fuck you doing here?
Yeah, what you doing up here?
He asked for his bread. You know what I'm saying? I want all my. Now I need everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to a
I
different
have
bank
my
now.
lawsuit for y'all ass by next week.
It's crazy though, cause you can just see how in a
Who was the
split
bank?
instant shit go left.
Bank of America
Go left.
All right,
Shit could
y'all
really-
keep
so
that
in
in
mind.
Atlanta. Shout out to y'all.
Is it Atlanta?
That's
He is in
even,
Atlanta, home.
that's even worse. That's like
Our
the Black
quote
Mecca.
unquote
That's a-
home. What
yeah,
you gotta
that's a
say?
quote
Wakanda?
Mecca.
I'm in
Yeah.
Wakanda, nigga. I mean Black Panther. Y'all gonna lock me up?
Yeah, that's why he said he told the
Suing
cop he
y'all.
was like
I
check
need
my
12
ID.
I need 12 million.
You gonna want to take these cuffs off right now.
I need 12 million.
No, I need more than that.
I need 12. So I
need
kick your ass.
I need reparations. I need
I need 30,
reparations.
but settle me out for 12.
I need reparations.
I need 12 from the bank, and I need 12 from the police force.
I need reparations.
I
need
mean,
all
they
that
ain't
shit.
really. I mean,
Residual, all that shit.
did they rough him up? I don't think they roughed him up, but still,
Nah.
y'all ain't go about it right.
Yeah.
That's
Y'all
why I'm
ain't go
just,
about it right.
Yeah, just the fact of
You
them
ain't see
pulling
no
the
weapon,
gun
so
out
why
on
you pull one?
Somebody gotta get made an example out of anyway, bro.
That's
You
what I'm
got
saying.
to.
Like,
You
what
got
if he
She
would've
fired. She gotta get fired.
Like, what if he would have had
Sorry,
his phone
sis.
on him or
These
something?
these cops nowadays, they like GTA cops. You know,
One
how
star,
you,
right?
you punch somebody in the head, they come out shooting at your
Yep.
ass. You try
One
to
star
run.
though. One star. They shooting.
This shit crazy.
That's wild that he got.
That just go to show you though, no amount of money unmakes
Still
you a
nigga.
nigga. You still a nigga in their eyes, and a lot of motherfuckers' eyes. You know what I'm saying? You just you can have a coupe, but they say you still a
You
nigga.
know what
You
it
just
is
a nigga
though
with a
too.
coupe.
He
It's fucked up.
ain't recognizable either,
He a director. If he was an actor, maybe it would have been different.
or a rapper or something that
Or
you
a
know.
rapper.
But we
It
can't
don't
even say
matter.
that.
And that don't matter,
Recognizable or
yeah.
not.
Because there's cases where it's like they want to act like that with a
What
black
if he was a?
motherfucker
What if he was
regardless.
a fucking plumber?
Yeah, right. And just say,
I got a big project to do. We need this 12 grand. I'm gonna make it back, but we gotta have it in cash. We gotta run down on lows. What? What's up? Like, I asked for my bread.
Yeah, that's what really got me, because the paper still said my account.
I wrote my account
And then
number
the fact
on this
that,
shit.
all right, so if you tell
Check
somebody,
my account
you know
number,
how
nigga.
she said, you know how she
Yeah.
said, she probably said, hold on, we have to count it just to hold them there while till the cops get there.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
think a real robber gonna be like, let me get the fuck up out of here? They taking too long.
I've heard of that, but like Joe Budden said, if I'm robbing a bank, I'm not asking for 12,000.
Yeah.
Fill something up back there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
fill this
saying?
bag. Yeah,
Fill it up. I'm gonna write it down. Be discreet, but fill it up.
Yeah.
Not 12. I don't rob a bank with a quota, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't 12 from here, 8 from somewhere else, and then I'll be all right. No, fill it up.
yeah.
yeah, right. Give me everything I fucking got in this joint.
Write you a note, nigga. It's gonna be your motherfucking address, motherfucker. Now, your address and fill it up, cause I followed you home yesterday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Not a limit, 12 grand.
Guess what? Only what I'm writing now is my settlement amount. This is how much I want.
I settle. You motherfucker
Half.
go in court and tell her what you gonna settle for. Your lawyer
Look,
like, no, we gotta wait. He's like, look, I don't care how I need 12 million before we come out of this motherfucking.
Real shit.
Kick the ball as high as you want, but
And
I need
it better
12.
not get rescheduled. 'cause
I ain't
this
talking
shit
about
open and
11.
shut case.
I don't need 11.5, motherfucker. Real
I
rap.
need the whole thing. Yeah,
That's wild. It's 2022. We still going through this dumbass shit.
yeah.
Dumb shit.
You gotta look at
Black
it. You
person
gotta
set
look
it
at
off.
though. You
That's
gotta look at it.
hating. I can't have 12 grand in
You
there.
gotta look
saying,
at
you
it.
can't
Slavery
even-
was less than how many years ago?
Yeah,
It's relatively not that far away.
I can't have 12 grand in there. That threw you off.
A lot of them motherfuckers, especially down
I
south.
just ain't
they
want you
still
to.
got one
I
foot
just
in,
ain't
one
want you
foot
to
out.
put it in the. Beep. Like I just wanted you to just
Cause in the
Hit me with
video,
the big bills.
he was even saying to the cop in the video, like, I don't want to get knocked over my head. Like niggas is dying out here.
Yeah, I get it. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Could you imagine if he would have had a book bag though, like just put in the bag and shit like that? He'd have been done, yo.
Right.
That.
Just put it in the bag she would have peed on herself.
You know what's crazy though? Yo? I seen that shit before. I went to Wells Fargo on Broad Street, John on Broad Street. A white man, he must have had like properties and shit like that. He got a lot of money, but they put it in a book bag for him. Like you know how they got the joint you slip the tellers and shit like that. Then they got the square glass you can open and shit like that. They
I
gave
seen
him,
banks.
It's a whole process.
A
Yeah,
lot of OGs, if you in the bank early enough in the morning,
Yeah.
they know them. Like that's how they come through and
At a
grab,
certain time,
or they bringing it in, or they
Yeah.
taking it out
Put that shit right
early
in
in the
his book
morning.
bag.
Yeah, they got a little bag, little paper bag. Yeah,
Now
so
he had a JanSport backpack though.
yeah,
So I'm like,
they'll
alright,
hit you off. Yeah. Plus you got to come through. I used to go to
They got a
Citizen
whole
Bank. You got to
process.
come through the
It's your
metal
money,
detector.
It's
though.
like a procedure.
Yeah,
They
it's
got
your
a
money, though,
routine.
so-
Yeah.
I never been.
Them
to
doors won't even open if it's
You
too
ever
many
seen that?
motherfuckers in the bank.
a bank with a metal detector. Nah.
Huh?
Huh?
The
I go
door
to-
is two doors. It's like a
Yeah.
vestibule door. Like you can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, some banks. I mean, I'm guessing in certain areas where the crime rate is lower, you probably get more lenient banks. You know, some people you
Yeah,
gotta talk
probably.
through glass. Some people you can reach over that motherfucker and shake their hand. Like you know what I'm saying. In some banks,
No,
you know
no,
what
no.
I'm
I
saying?
did see that in the PNC before.
Yeah, every bank. I mean, every bank different.
Shit, police and fire on Broad Street is like, I guess because it's mainly predominantly, it's supposed to be like a cop
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
shit.
I'm about to say
So you
police
could
and
li-
fire.
you
up
You
literally-
can play in here if you want, nigga.
Yeah, you
It probably, we cops too, nigga.
police and fire up here. They don't got that shit. That's why I never.
Yeah.
It's
You
still
want to
a
get into
fucked
that?
up situation though.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully he come down on them crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rightfully
I
so.
would.
Rightfully so. Lil Durk, 7220. Listen.
I listened to it.
How you
Good
feel,
joint.
how you feel about it?
I like it. It's how am I going to say
130
this?
first week. Good
130
numbers.
first week?
130 first week. It's in already.
Yeah, that's more than what his last joint did first week.
Yeah.
But I also
It could be
think that-
higher by the time next week actually come.
Yeah, I also think that's because is he waited a little while to drop this. It's just dirt. Like I'm not gonna say his ass, but it's kind of like the same as his last joint. Not the voice. What came out before?
Scenario. Signed to the streets or one of them.
No,
one of
just cause y'all waited. It kind of sound like just cause y'all waited a little bit, but it's not ass. Like I fuck
like
with it.
I
Like,
like
still
that it
like
wasn't. I like that it was him though. It wasn't flooded with features.
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah, the
It
minimal
was
features, I like
melodic.
that
It
shit.
was melodic pain music. Like he went that route. I skipped the diss track because it don't really match
Yeah.
with what he was doing. He talked a lot about
You know he threw that up there for the algorithms.
Yeah, something.
it matched with a lot of. He talked about a lot of what he going through as far as like what comes with success. You know, he talked about death, drugs or whatever. And it sound good. It sound good.
It
I
sound
think
good.
if him versus musically, him versus Young Boy, it's a good. It ain't a wash either way. On paper, when the numbers come in, it might go different. And I said this on Twitter.
for their record label.
It's a win-win for them too. I mean, because they both performed. This was a
Yeah.
good album. You know what I'm saying? It's more like Dirk, like taking, like, all right, let me show you that I can do this too. I can give you that pain music too.
Yeah, and right
And
now
it's,
it's a
and
couple
for anybody
standout
listening,
joints.
it's very okay to like both of these artists. They are the
You don't
top.
have to pick a
They're the
side.
top guys of now. Like
Yeah, I hate when people do that. Pick a
this
side.
album shows. This album shows that he's the guy in hip hop right now. Like now, something that didn't sit right with me. At the end of the album, it's a country song on there.
Oh nah.
Yeah,
Dog.
that joint hard.
I can't. What?
That joint hard. I'm
Stop,
sorry.
yo.
He always
And he
do
tried.
this.
He tried
always
to.
do
He
this,
tried to
yo.
defend it by tweeting that the label gave him $40 million to do that. Dirk, don't do that ever again. Dog.
No, that was an internet joint.
You would have did
real.
it for 40 mil.
I'm not doing that.
You would have did it for 40 mil.
No, because
Yo.
then I got to answer for it.
I think this was
I
like
got
a
to
couple.
answer for it.
No, this was a couple months ago.
I don't
think
know
it
if the
was
$40
like,
million was for the track. If he was saying for the track or for whatever new contract he on.
Yeah,
but
I don't
I
think it
looked
was
at
for
the
the
label. He
album.
under Alamo Sony. They gave you $40 million. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, I don't think it was for that song. I think it was just like for in general. But like
That song sound.
I ain't even listened to his album.
What's it called?
Broadway Girls.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
That
T.
name, that
just
name
give me.
sound, that name sounds
Just give me 30 seconds of it.
I got it right here.
All right, he about to play. He got it. Just give us like 20, 30 seconds of it.
Hold on.
Cut that shit off.
You
bro.
wanna
Cut
do
it
that?
off.
That's Dirk.
That's Dirk
Nah,
with
The guy, his name
Go to Dirk. I want to hear
Morgan.
Dirk on it.
Morgan Wild. You want to hear Dirk on it?
It probably was to promote the new artist.
who the new artist.
The nigga
He sound
Nah,
50 years old.
he's an established country artist.
country can come out anytime, right? T.
I can't believe y'all going for this.
No,
shit.
he's an established country artist. Hold on.
Young boy would never. Young
No,
boy.
Hold
because
on,
Young
this-
Boy
this
got a
Dirk.
song with somebody that's way crazier than
No.
And Young Boy want to do a song with
This
6
Dirk
9
Nah.
It don't sound bad though.
It
I
don't
hate
say,
Mike
it's not
and
bad.
Kenny, yo.
It don't. I'm not saying it's a banger, but
You said it's a banger. You
white
smiling.
people, you tripping if that's not gonna bring in a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
I hate both of y'all.
He gonna get a different audience from that.
I'm surprised at you. Kenny always jump over. You know he got it. Kenny got to be the
Maybe
different
I'm
one.
sitting too
Kenny,
close to him.
Kenny, this song is fucking bullshit.
Thank you.
It's bullshit, Kenny. It's
Dog, the song
bullshit,
is
bro.
bullshit.
I need my
dog.
spot back.
He jump over the ledge every time. It's bullshit,
How's
bro.
that jumping over the
You're a
ledge?
Dirk
It's
fan. It's cool, bro. It's bullshit,
I
bro.
thought
I am
I
a
was.
Dirk
I thought,
fan.
yo, I thought the album went off and I'd impressed some other shit.
You know how SoundCloud.
If you, how they do if you listen to this, you should also listen to this.
Like
I'm like, damn,
remember how
Dirk did a
SoundCloud
feature.
used to, SoundCloud put some nigga from fucking Virginia or some shit pop up. You like the fuck?
But I don't know. I like shit like that.
So
I
the
fuck
album,
with-
the
I fuck
album
with
got
the Old
replay
Town
value.
Road. I fucked with the old
What's his
Town
name?
Road
Go
joint.
to him.
Y'all remember when that yodeling kid and was in Walmart?
Morgan Wallen. Morgan Wallen. Oh, it's a
I
video for
fucked
this
with
shit
that.
already.
Yeah, they pushing that shit. They gonna push that.
He gonna get paid. I ain't mad at it. Maybe they did give him 40. He recouped with this song.
Yeah. It was some shit. It was like a post on
They ain't like
Instagram.
They from two different worlds. You got the chains and shit on. Look at the boy.
Yeah, country artist.
That's crazy.
Lil Nas X, count
You
your
never heard of him
motherfucking
before.
days.
You never heard of him before he was on Dirk album, the Country Boy. You never heard of him.
No,
I never
we
heard
not
of no
looking for
country.
it.
Yeah, you
I just want to see
What's
how,
the boy? Broke down road, broke down what?
Old Town Road.
Old Town
Old Town Road, yeah.
Like, you know how Meek is at a certain level, even though we still look at him as Meek. He's really on a different level.
All right, he out of here. Then.
Dirk on a different level. He got to do different shit.
That's where all them fucking Richard Millies came from. All right.
Could
I ain't
y'all
mad at it.
imagine that white boy being in the room with all them Chirac niggas? He gonna be,
Let's show you some Chi-Town
he
girls.
gonna be
We did
nervous
the
as hell in
Broadway.
that
We did the Broadway girls.
Yo.
What it say?
Shout out to Dirk. Fuck
Morgan is what Post Malone would be
If he never drunk
a
Bud Light.
it.
The comments be sick.
Now would
Let's
think
make a
someone
song.
like Dirk would make a song with Morgan. He came a long way from drill.
Yeah, he bigger than drill
Yeah,
now
see?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see him doing the dissing the dead people no more. And that's another thing on the album. He ain't do too much of that.
He said he was done with it.
Yeah, so he out of here. Benny the Butcher, 10 to Talk 4.
Some people said his shit was better than Dirk. listen to
I
him.
don't. It's apples and oranges to me.
Yeah, I don't listen to them for the same thing, but
Yeah, but
it was
I like 10 to Talk 4.
yeah, long away. 10 to Talk 3 was that shit. I still
He
listen
still
to
gave
that.
you the boom bap. One of my biggest knocks with them Griselda guys was their choice in beats. I think they're starting to step out the box, and they can still give you that, but they'll do some shit with some good samples or whatever. I think Benny the Butcher is going forward will be like a Jadakiss to the younger guys. I think he's gonna be the one that when artists do certain albums, they call him. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be the measuring stick. Like,
He got
damn,
his own
if I do
niche.
a song with Benny, is he gonna watch me? Do I keep up?
Yeah.
Do I get him the fuck out of here? You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be the artist. Because a lot of people call Jadakiss for stuff like that. We know a Philly artist that did that to a couple people and got left off of songs because his verse was, we ain't gotta say who. You know what I'm
So
saying?
we can say who.
It's Force. Shout out to Creek Force.
Yeah,
we ain't gotta
for
say who left him off the song and all that.
We
But
know.
yeah, shout out to Force.
Real no.
That people, you know what I'm saying?
If you know, you know.
People call him to be like, this album not complete without a verse from, you know
Then
what I'm
hear
saying?
his shit and be like,
The
nah.
streets gotta hear me do a song with in Benny Defense. He come out and play every time.
Every time.
Don't matter if you new artist, old, like he gonna come out to play every time. I think he'll be the face of street rap, hustler rap going forward for like the next 10 years.
Let's
You know
see.
what
I
I'm
like
saying?
that. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I see him for taking that role. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had Jadakiss for what? And Jadakiss still a one you can
million
call. You
years.
can call him too if you want.
million
You
I'm
know what
about
I'm
to
saying?
say they called Jada.
That nigga don't age. That
You know what I'm
juice
saying?
that they drinking from Style P. Joe.
Jadakiss, Benny the Butcher, Push, like they come ball. They lace they sneaks up with you. You want them on the song. You know what I'm saying?
And they'll
So,
leave you too.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out
They'll
to shout out to him. 10 to Talk for.
Y'all think he watched Cole on that one? On the
Yes, he did.
He did?
Yep.
You don't think he did?
Yeah, neck and neck to me.
So indifferent. He's so indifferent, yo.
He whooped a couple people ass on that
Yeah.
album too. Bodie James too. Whooped his ass too. But I like that.
Bodie. I like Bodie James though.
I like him.
Yeah.
He alright to me. I don't really.
I don't know who the fuck Bodie James is.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, alright.
I don't know
Got
where
where
he's
he
from.
but he signed with Griselda. I like what them dudes did because they brought a style that wasn't.
No,
They're
Wasn't
flourishing
popular.
in the era of TikTok, dance, drill. You still have a hip hop. They grew hip hop to where we can sit here and talk about Lil Durk and sit here and talk about Benny the Butcher. That wasn't a thing.
It's never
a
an
couple years
ultimatum.
ago.
Oh, he's from
Detroit.
Detroit.
Signed to Griselda. Real like funny style
it's
flow,
crazy
real
when you
slow
match the
motion
face,
flow.
You match the face to the
Well,
name.
it's like
yo.
the new Slaughterhouse.
When I seen
Yeah.
Stove God
Yeah, they
cook for
from
the
that-
first time, I was like, yo, this nigga short as shit.
From Syracuse, like way up top.
Yeah, he look nothing how I thought he sounded.
He another one.
The Bo Jackson album's really good by him.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bo Jackson good.
Okay, to your approved T?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the,
Okay.
and the Versace tape. I like the Versace tape too.
Yeah. My favorite is Westside out of all them guys.
West Side,
Side Gun?
Yeah.
I like West
Just
Side.
because his production is like top tier.
Yeah.
There's the air for beats.
It's a good joint.
He's like the brains of the operation. You know what I'm
That's the
saying,
one with the
for them
fucked
guys.
up mouth, right? No,
Oh,
Nah,
that's Conway.
Conway.
Conway,
I went
yeah.
to a Conway show. That was probably one of the best shows I've been to in a minute.
What was it at?
TLA.
Yeah, so shout out to
Dope
them
shoes.
dudes, man. What's up, man? This a good joint,
Yeah,
man?
this is a good joint.
Oh man.
fuck Jesse Smollett.
Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube, man. Still running YouTube numbers up.
We had a bean, right?
man.
Yeah, we had
Let's
a
get it. Let's
bean.
get to a deuce now.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And
Before
we're
the
gonna have
summer?
a giveaway. If we get to 1,000,
Hit us up, man. We got merch, man. Hit us up.
Yeah,
I already,
we got
already
merch.
done called y'all
We
out.
sitting
man.
on merch. Come grab, yeah.
Yeah, my mom's still waiting on the hoodie, so I gotta get her a hoodie.
What size hoodie?
I don't know, probably a large.
Man, we got medium.
Yeah.
Tell us.
I got large. I got large.
All right, bet.
All right, bet.
Give you a red large joint.
One at far episode 89. We out.
Yeah.